In today's interest rate markets, let's take a look at the 10-year note futures as they continue to move higher today. 10-year note futures trading higher for a third session. Today we're looking at the futures market trading up in the upper range of that 111 handle. 111.27 in the futures market, which is a 3-week high now for the 10-year note futures as they continue to maintain some upward momentum into this week. Now, driving factors, I think really a culmination of a few things late last week continuing into this week. Number one, trade negotiations continuing to unfold, and I think the view was that they were moving in at least a somewhat positive direction, and that continues to be a theme today. So I think that helps support the Treasury markets. Couple that with data points throughout this week. We have some inflation data points as well as jobs data throughout the week, and it appears the markets are repositioning for the expectation for these data points to come out over the next 4 days. Also, Fed in the quiet period right now, so we will not be hearing from the Fed until after the meeting next week. So that's another factor that has to be accounted for, I think, as you see this price action continuing to unfold. Yields. 10-year yield is down 4 basis points today to 422 basis points. That's just off the intraday low. So we are at the low end of the range for the yield, not only today, but also over the past 3 weeks. Couple that with the yield curve moving lower across the entire curve pretty much. Really from the 1 year all the way out to the 30-year, we're seeing yields lower. A little more pronounced on the front of the curve. So we are seeing that yield curve steepen a little bit today. It flattened some last week, but now we're seeing a little bit of steepening by about 2 basis points between that 2-year, 10-year today. As the front of the curve gets bid up a little more, moving those yields lower, we're seeing the 1s, the 2s, 3s, down about 6 basis points in yield, with the 10-year down about 4 basis points in yield today. So buying pressure, though, pretty much across the entire yield curve today, with the 10-year note futures trading up to a 3-week high.